I don't care what anyone says, Goku is from the hood.
Go!
Alright, let's talk about some shit. First of all, I'd like to apologize for the delay. This is my second time trying to shoot this review. I had bought another mic and adapter, and turns out didn't work, so I recorded a whole lot of nothing. So anyways, episode 82, sorry, Dragon Ball Super, Topo versus Goku in the end of the Zen exhibition match. Now, it was extreme. First and foremost, let me just say how extremely refreshing it was to see a different battle style. We have not seen much of any submission type moves in Dragon Ball Z, and Topo's fighting style just did everything for me. It was like MMA, wrestling type. It was just beautiful, and actually he got the better of Goku at one point. You can't argue that, even though Goku was obviously gonna dust him. He still did pretty good. So, starting from the beginning, I don't care what anyone says, Goku is from the hood. Or at least he acts like it. Goku did not care about being called evil. Goku did not care about being an antagonist. Goku didn't care that 7 universes are gunning for him and want him dead, pretty much. He just wants to fight. Okay, I thought that was the exact same on my bike. I think it's like a Ninja 300. But yeah, this just shows to the extent of how much Goku likes to fight. We've seen in the past that Goku will sacrifice his friends and the Earth for a fight. Now we know he's willing to sacrifice 7 entire galaxies for his own amusement, pretty much. And part of that is just the way he is, and part of it is the Saiyan blood. The Saiyan blood is such a powerful thing, because we saw Gohan even getting excited. Great Saiyan man, family man, doesn't like fighting, hasn't had a good fight since Cell. Gohan was excited. So that just goes to show just how powerful the Saiyan blood is, and they truly are a warrior race to a fault. To a fault. Now, one other thing that was very interesting was that we got to see more of a dynamic between the Grand Priest and Zeno. Because the Grand Priest pretty much interrupted Zeno's fun. The same Zeno that was flicking around planets like marbles playing a game, his fun was interrupted, and the Grand Priest was not erased on the spot. Also, the reason for him stopping was, I'm fairly certain that he sensed that when Goku said that he was going past his limit, the Grand Priest sensed it that he was probably going to upset the balance of the 12 universes. Because Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 10 has already been recognized as a power to rival the gods in his fight against Bergamo. But then going past that limit in his fight against Topo, the Grand Priest put a stop to it before it could have progressed. Now, a buddy of mine, John, he had a theory that the Grand Priest and Zeno had a stereotypical child emperor slash advisor relationship, in that yes, Zeno is the tippy top of the iceberg in the hierarchy, but his theory was that behind the scenes, Grand Priest was calling all of the shots. And you know what? I'll give that to him. That is a valid theory. I feel like it has some. I think that's very possible, because the gods of destruction were probably put in place by Zeno, but the Grand Priest put the angels in their places. And the angels, or at least in Whis and Varys' case, the angels are more powerful than the gods of destruction. So if you just imagine as if Zeno is the god of destruction for the 12 universes, then the Grand Priest would be his angel. So there's some validity in that argument. I'll give him that. But it was interesting to get some more insight on that. The other thing that I found really, really funny in this episode, besides Gohan getting a hard-on for his dad fighting, which is, a little a little weird, but he was completely fanboying over Topo's Pride Trooper poses. He's definitely gonna steal some of those moves in the future. I feel it. Or maybe when this is all said and done, Gohan might want to be a Pride Trooper and wear the red and black. Oh, and speaking of, besides seeing Topo's commitment to the Pride Trooper and his pride in being a Pride Trooper, I know it seems kind of redundant, but he takes a lot of pride in being a Pride Trooper. But when Goku damaged his suit, Topo gave us a lot of information as fans. Anyway, it was a lot of fan service, because he said that the red and black was exclusive to the Pride Troopers. Only the Pride Troopers had the privilege to wear the red and black. And he said that even if Topo, the leader, was defeated, that his sworn brother, Jiren the Grey, would take his spot. And so it wasn't too hard to put two and two together. Obviously, Jiren the Grey, the red and black Pride Trooper uniform, Jiren the Grey is likely going to be the most powerful fighter from Universe 11, and that's who Goku is fighting in the opening credits, is Jiren the Grey. Which way do I want to go? So we got a lot of callers in this episode, and then finally the setup for the Tournament of Power. It'll happen in 40 hours, I believe. At first it was 48 hours, so I don't think that 8 hours in time had passed. Maybe it had been pushed up, because this is just to give the Grand Priest time to build the stage. And so everybody's going to be meeting back up in 40 hours. My predictions here going forward, I definitely believe there's going to be a good amount of filler episodes here and in between until we actually get to the Tournament of Power. What I'm hoping is that every character gets at least an episode, just to kind of give us an update on where they've been, what they've been up to. We obviously know where a few of them been like 18 and Master Roshi and Krillin and such. But I'm really curious to see like what Tien's been up to, and definitely what 17's been up to. And I'm very, very curious to see how they locate Android 17. Because Goku's so absent-minded, I doubt he'll even remember who Android 17 is. Goku didn't have the most contact with Android 17. They may not even... I want to say they've never met, but I'm not too sure. Call me out on that if I'm wrong. I don't think Android 17 and Goku even have ever met. But yeah, I feel as though that they might cheap out on us. Hopefully they don't cheap out on us and say, like, I hope they don't cheap out on us and make it really convenient, like, oh, 17 and 18 have been in contact all this time. They're brother and sister, for God's sakes. Of course they keep in touch. We've seen 17 kind of off doing his own thing. So I don't think it'll take that much convincing to get him to fight. And you know, since it's going to be a team-based battle, I'm eager to see some 17-18 action. Like, History of Trunks especially gives us just... If you think about it, 17 and 18 are arguably the best team, like duo, when it comes to fighting. Just think back to the history of Trunks when they're fighting Gohan and Trunks. Because in the future of Trunks, Gohan never stopped training. Gohan was fighting literally for his life and was killed by 17 and 18. And you see when they do their combination move, their sadistic dance, that there's a lot of misdirection in their moves, and then they kill with lethal and deadly force. Like 17 and 18 pretty much killed the world into submission in Trunks' original timeline before he killed them. So yeah, I'm especially looking forward to that. And I honestly think and hope that we're gonna get at least one episode for each member for Universe 7, just to check up on them and see what they're doing. But yeah, guys, how'd you like the episode? Was it everything you hoped it would be? It did it for me, honestly. It did it for me. So yeah, give me your comments in the comments section. If you like this video, just like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Till next time, guys, take it easy. I'm gonna go eat some sushi. Squad with the head nod. The Lost Cajun, beignets and gumbo. Ooh, Billy Bob. Where is this girl? Oh, tragic. I'm on my faithful steed. Then we're gonna rock, gonna smoke some weed. That's all my biggest deed. And ride, ride, ride. Waterproof. What's the name of the song? Explosivo. Don't know what it's about, but it's good to go. Don't name of the girlfriend, I don't know. And she's good to go. She's good to go. Good to go. Hi. Fueled by Satan.